What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a really interesting subject that I didn't think we were going to have to be talking about, but here we are talking about it. So before we get into the video talking about Freddie Freeman, I just want to tell you guys to make sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, get out to more baseball fans, and comment other video suggestions that you want to see. Other than that, let's get into the video. So Freddie Freeman, he's been a lifetime Atlanta Brave, putting up monster numbers throughout his career, won the 2020 MVP, and finished off a great season with 30 home runs, batting over 300 this year. On top of that, got a World Series ring. Freddie Freeman is probably the best first baseman in all of baseball. Freeman's got the glove. He's won a couple of gold gloves, and, he's got the bat. Like I said, he won 2020 MVP. You can't do that without having an amazing bat. So it's clear to see that Freddie Freeman could easily be the cornerstone first baseman to any franchise, and he could lead the team to a World Series as he did in 2021. He's a great leader, as many Atlanta Braves fans do not want him to leave, and due to the reason that he's just a great player and just a great person in general. So last year, in his contract year with the Atlanta Braves, 2021, he won the World Series, got his first ever World Series ring, and now he's a free agent. And he reportedly is seeking a 6-year, over $30 million a year contract. So who will give him that? We don't know. Apparently the Atlanta Braves won't go past 5 years, which is just absurd, being that Freddie Freeman is their best player besides Ronald Acuna Jr., and he's really their leader. So being that the lifetime Atlanta Brave most likely will not be returning to the Braves, it'll be interesting to see what teams could possibly pick him up. You got teams like the Dodgers that will make total sense, being that he's from LA. You got teams like the Texas Rangers who are looking to put out another $30+ million deal to their third player this offseason. We also have the Padres that are looking for a new first baseman, as Eric Hosmer just isn't it for them. And last but not least, we got the New York Yankees. Obviously, they are seeking a first baseman. The trade for Matt Olson is the primary way of them getting a first baseman right now. That's what we're hearing. But it could come down to them getting Freddie Freeman. Who knows? Right before the lockout took place, it was reported that the New York Yankees and Freddie Freeman were in talks. I don't know how deep those talks went. They probably didn't go that deep, but they were in talks. And as they should. Freddie Freeman is the best first baseman in all of baseball, and if he's a free agent, why not talk to him, right? So let's get into the probabilities. Could the New York Yankees sign Freddie Freeman? That's a question that a lot of people are asking themselves, as the Yankees really, they're the Yankees, so they do have the money, but they really don't to be throwing out another $30 million a year contract like that on top of having to sign Aaron Judge next offseason. So it's kind of up in the air right now. If you do sign Freddie Freeman, he's going into his decline years, so you probably have seen the end of his prime, so he probably won't be prime Freddie Freeman any longer. So you'll most likely be having a guy that's making $30 million a year, really being average at the end of his contract. The first couple years probably will be good, but towards the end of those years in the contract, it probably will just would turn out to be a bad contract. So the Yankees, if they do sign Freddie Freeman, that means they don't have to give up any prospects for Matt Olson, so they can keep other prospects, and they're only having to give up money. But do they want to do that? I don't think they do, because if they sign him to a $30 million plus every single year, he's going to be making an AAV of $30 million plus. You're not going to really have money to sign Aaron Judge. So it's either Aaron Judge or Freddie Freeman. And Aaron Judge is pretty much the team captain right now. So I'd rather go Aaron Judge and trade for Matt Olson. Matt Olson is making a lot less money. I think that's the route they will go in. But some people are saying Freddie Freeman could be an option. Here are the options. Sign Freddie Freeman this offseason, and really that's all you do this offseason, or trade for Matt Olson and then still go out and get some free agents, because you'll have the money to go do it. If you sign Freddie Freeman, you're not going to have the money to go out and get more free agents. So by trading for Matt Olson, you're going to be able to go out and maybe sign Carlos Rodon, Carlos Correa. Even though that is a $30+ million contract with Carlos Correa, I think that's using it better than spending it on Freddie Freeman. Don't get me wrong, Freddie Freeman is possibly the greatest first baseman that I've seen in my lifetime so far, but that doesn't mean that the Yankees are willing to spill out $30 million a year for this guy when they can get someone that's going into their prime in Matt Olson just for prospects and really going up instead of going down like Freddie Freeman is going to be. So could the Yankees sign him? Yes, of course they can. But will they? I don't think so. They're really penny pinching lately, and I don't think them signing Freddie Freeman is a realistic option right now. I think Matt Olson is more realistic. But other than that, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.